The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of You Got 15 Minutes. Thank you for being with us. I am your host, G, and
Jay Green.
Yep. Thank you for joining us. Today is going to be our post-Valentine's special. We, this is a pandemic Valentine's.
Right.
It was a different kind of Valentine than we're used to.
Definitely.
I'm
sure
it's threw a lot of people for a loop this year. So,
right. Everybody.
Yeah.
Businesses,
yeah.
Couples, single people.
Everyone. I feel like it was one of those weird Twilight type of
for real.
holidays. Like
all the other ones.
Like all the other ones of 2020 and 2021, even though we're only like 2 months in.
Right.
So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. I hope you guys all had a great Valentine's. Call us. We already gave you the premise. What we're going to talk about. Everything today will have to do with Valentine's. Everything.
Yep.
There will be no too far out tangents like per usual. So sorry for the people that love the tangents, because we're going to try to keep a vibe of Valentine's, whether it's posy Valentine's or it's neggy Valentine's.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If you had a bad one, I want to hear about it. 323-815-4204. If you had a good one, I for sure want to hear about it. 323-815-4204. If you hate Valentine's, let's talk about it. Guess what? 323-815-4204. Call us. I know y'all be watching, and then they be hitting me like, I tried to call.
Right.
I didn't know the number.
Call
323-815-4204. Let's talk about Valentine's. Okay? So let's start it off with Valentine's pre-corona and Valentine's corona.
Right. So last year Valentine's, what were you doing?
Last year I didn't really. Valentine's was just a day because my little brother had graduated from boot camp to the Navy.
Nice,
so
right.
I spent my Valentine's Day getting up at 6 a.m. in -7 degree cold weather snow. It wasn't falling, but it had already fallen and it was frozen on the ground. And I was walking through it looking cute, looking hella LA.
I'm like, what's that? The LA and me is like...
No, it was so cold.
It was already there, so...
It was so cold that...
How to get there?
It was so cold that my lip gloss made my lips feel like not frozen,
popping?
but it was like they felt like, Mom.
You had a little ice cap.
Just a little bit. And then it was pre-lock gang, so it was when I still had my curls and, conditioner and grease gang all day. And my hair was wet, and so my shit, like, low-key froze. It was like crunchy. It was like circa 1996, hairspray. Yes, it was like, oh, bitch, it's froze. So that was a thing, but it was like 6 a.m. We had to stand in line at the little Navy, it's like their Navy version of like Ross. I forget. It's like the Navy Exchange. Sorry if I got it wrong to all my people.
Like the Navy students.
Yeah, it's like
right.
yeah.
If you know what it's called,
call us in 323-815-4204.
Because somebody is sitting there mad. One of our viewers is definitely military somewhere, and they're mad that we said that wrong. So,
and I just don't remember at the moment because those are details that I didn't pay attention to.
And we're not military.
And we're not military people. I'm just a sailor sister. So anyway, we had to wait in line to get our tickets. You have to wait in line for like 2 hours, 3 hours to pick up your tickets. Then we had to get from where the tickets were to the base and find parking at the base. Then we had to walk a quarter of a mile or something into the base.
Hold on.
In the snow.
In the cold.
In the cold. So then my mom had on like super popping lip gloss. And she couldn't breathe. She was talking about, I can't feel my lips. Because we're LA babies.
Huffing, and then it's cold air out there.
Striking in leather coats. I bust out my leather. You feel me? We had matching levers.
Did you have a leather?
We had matching levers. And
y'all got to see the leather.
It's old. It's throwback. It's not that great. She's hyping it. It's not that great. My mom's looks better. My mom's looks like it's brand new. And it's from
of course
2000.
She's kept it since it's an antique.
It's legitimately from Like 2003.
That's because you were using yours. She was not using hers.
She was. I was trucking through that jacket done been some places. It done got me to interviews, fancy parties. Right. All kind of stuff. If I had a Valentine's Day date, I probably wore that. Oh, I did wear that on Valentine's Day one day. But that's what I did last year. I didn't do anything Valentine's-y. I was in the hotel room, woke up in the morning, saw my brother for like 2 seconds. I didn't see him at the thing because I couldn't see him. There's a million soldiers. And then saw him afterwards. Went to sleep. I was asleep. That's what I was doing. I was asleep. And the year before that, you said that we went out. I personally don't remember because there's millions of times we went out. I realized
last year I went out and I went to the club by myself because that's when I was on my hype of like just trying to do things by myself.
But on Valentine's?
And yeah,
was it a lot of people?
Yeah. Oh, see, it was. What were those parties downtown?
Which one? There's so many. What do you mean? There's a plethora of parties.
The ones that we were going to.
The silent parties?
Nah. At the little theater.
At El Cid?
Anywho, somebody.
Was it a reggae party?
Nah. The other little.
See, it's been so long. We haven't gone out there. We don't remember where we go. And we were. The only thing I could think of was Carbon, and that was like 10 years ago. Anyway.
Oh no. So
we went somewhere, but last year you went out by yourself.
Went out. It was actually pretty cool. I thought it would be like awkwardly,
like out or just like, or was it weird?
No, was it just I ended up meeting somebody going out by myself on Valentine's Day, but I didn't go there to meet anyone. Like,
yeah.
Let's meet at the club. Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't do that on Valentine's Day anyway because you're just asking for like
you're trying to get some weird. Valentine's Day some V cards,
and it's never that. And I'm not gonna meet you at the club for that.
No Valentine's
Day.
Why?
We would just cut the middleman.
Happy no.
Why we gotta go to the club?
Right.
I don't need to be seen with you in front of that many people. But anyway, I went to the club by myself, y'all.
It's fun.
It was fun. I think I had almost got approached. That's what happened. I think I almost got approached by some couple. It was like a weird, like.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me that.
You want me to take your picture? Because they were like doing, and it was funny because I looked over and I'm like, ew. They were on some like, taking pictures and I was like, ew, they look so gross, right? And then they looked at me and then I was like, oh shit.
They're like, hey.
I'm like, they're looking gross, right? So I was like, nah. I was like, do you want me to take your picture?
Because y'all nasty,
right? Because y'all gross. So I was like, ew. Now I'm taking the picture. Next thing I know, I'm taking pictures with her. He had my phone.
You was getting plotted on.
I don't even know how. And I was like, I had, me, I had those slow moments.
Like the GIF.
Is this happening? And I was like, oh, I gotta
go. Cut on out of there. Wait, there's my friend. You by your damn self. Gotta go. There's my friend. It was like
in a little patio side area, so I couldn't even
here.
I couldn't go back out there. I had to lay low. And she was like, had on like a neon. She was mama.
No.
And she was mama.
You got approached by somebody's mama? Okay, so
look. I learned my lesson about going
Valentine's by yourself, sometimes that's what you're gonna get because people just assume if you're by yourself on Valentine's that you're trying to do some freaky shit when really you just out here trying to watch out ugly motherfuckers, but it's fine.
I was like, cool. I just want to dance, have some drinks.
I mean, look cute,
mind my business.
So that was last year. What did you do this year?
This year, I had a good Valentine's Day. And Bae, we chill. We didn't, usually I'm not used to being off on Sundays.
Right.
So now having Sunday day off life is like,
and it was Valentine's.
A whole other world. It was Valentine's Day. It was Valentine's. Right. So, it was kind of just like a regular day per se for us. Yeah. As far as like being off or like whatever. Right. But, we exchanged gifts. I got a nice little jewelry set and a card. It was very nice. And we just like got food and like just chilled. So it was nice because it was just like nice, relaxing day off. It wasn't like I had to go to work and like fret, like, try and make something happen or like squeeze something in or like, like conflicting schedules. Cause like that's people's like, a big thing too. Some people have to work. Some people work in the morning. Some people work at night. But it worked out. It was good.
Yay. Well, good job, Bae.
Yes. Bae did his thing. But
that's good.
So what did you do?
I did not have a Valentine per se. So I did regular shit. I didn't really do anything special. I went out with a friend, but we were pretty much on our anti-Valentine's Day because we have no Valentine's. So we were on an anti-kick.
Right.
So we just went to go eat.
I mean, that's a vibe too.
We went to go eat at Denny's because I was like, I want mozzarella sticks and I want an appetizer platter. And I specifically was like, I was being a brat. And we went to Denny's, but you can only eat outside. Oh, sorry. You can only eat outside, obviously. And I don't know if you guys were outside on Valentine's Day, but it was fucking windy, bro.
Hey, the wind was kicking.
So we went to the Denny's in Koreatown on Wilshire and Western, which is lit. I love that Denny's sometimes. But the way the patio was set up and the tent,
y'all was out there blowed out.
It was like
was getting blued out.
We were gonna get blued out. So then, I order my lumberjack slam, you feel me? Because
Sunny's high, or you get them scrambled?
I get them over easy.
Okay.
Or over medium. Okay. So I got my usual, because I was being a fat girl, and I wanted all my food plus my appetizer platter, y'all. That was a plan. So
wait, with the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, with my mozzarella sticks. So all that shit was cold in a matter of seconds. All of it. All of it.
Because of the wind.
All of it. No. So niggas was out there drinking coffee in the breeze.
Iced coffee.
Iced.
Chilled.
Once it got outside, it was chilled.
Yeah.
And then some little old couple, which I almost was kind of like, yeah, okay, for sure. If we weren't in the Rona.
What, was this like in the morning?
No, this was at night.
Okay, this is at night.
So, and this is right before they closed, and we got on the list right before they went to close. So I was kind of like, yeah, no, that's my spot, dog. But these old people tried to cut in front of us. These old people,
they
little
said,
senora, it was a little senora and her novio. And they went and just like sat at the dirty table outside. Like, no, what the cold part is, we were sitting there waiting, posted on the bench. Like, okay, cool, we're about to get called in because I'm watching the whole setup. And I'm like, yeah, she finna call us.
Yeah.
And then
they go, Papa squat.
Papa is outside, okay? Abuelita is inside. And she's like on her phone or something. Papa's outside. He peeps in and he's like, he calls her by her name. And he's like, does the like, come on. And then takes her outside and goes and just sits at the table. And it's dirty. Ain't nobody, the people low-key were still walking away. Like someone was still standing there. Like getting their stuff, getting their purse. And he's like,
he went in.
Dude. And then, so then I'm looking and I'm like, yo, I just think he took our table. But I wasn't going to say anything because there was another table getting up. The girl came, shout out to the girl that worked on Valentine's Day at the Denny's because she was like, yeah, nah. And she went over there and banged on. And she kept, I saw her just like, yeah, those people over there, they're waiting. Yeah, them over there. Like you can go have a seat over there. You can have a seat over there. So then you know what they did? They went and sat at the other table that someone had just got up from that was not clean yet. And they went and sat their ass down. And so we were just sitting there like, wow, y'all are really bogarting for a table. So nonetheless, I almost let them go in front. But because it wasn't a Rona,
people can get it
I just felt like even though you're old, it's still the Rona. And you're not even supposed to be outside. Why are you outside in the wind? All the droplets that are flying around.
It was Valentine's Day.
So what?
They didn't need Denny's. Risk it all for
They didn't need that. So I spent my Denny's eating cold lumberjack slam that was still fire. Don't trip because the hash browns were perfect. So I ate lumberjack slam and drank cold coffee and talked about anti-Valentine's Day somewhat things. And it was fun. It was totally chill though. Like it wasn't weird. It wasn't nothing. It was just like, hey, cheers to being here with no Valentine.
Right.
You know? So, but I know that, but my daddy did give me Valentine's. He got me a bear.
That's so nice.
And he got me some candy. So that was cool. But other than that, it was just another day. Like you said, I feel like, because of the Rona, it's either you were going to go fucking big for somebody, or it was just going to be like, I mean, come on, man,
Honestly, there wasn't even that much stuff like
to do.
But even like in the stores, I feel like stores didn't put as much Valentine's Day stuff because they're like, people ain't gonna be doing it.
Yeah,
I missed because just on the like little errands or whatever, being out that I was on Valentine's Day, I missed seeing like the little teenagers with their little like balloons and stuff to go to school. Like I personally missed that. Like, where is the kids at? Where's the boys with their little stuff for their girlfriend? Where's the flowers? Like, I missed it. I was like,
if y'all went to school with me in high school, if y'all went to school with me, I was lit for Valentine's Day. Shout out to William Summers in high school, because my Valentine's days, I was the bitch with all the flowers and the balloons and the bears and all. What? I was her.
Yeah, I don't think I remember ever getting anything in high school.
Oh, them boys wasn't shit. That's why. Them boys wasn't shit.
I think somebody, like, one of my friends sent me, like, one of them little candy grams or something.
See, those things were hit or miss because a lot of times I'd pay for those damn candy grams and they wouldn't get sent.
Oh, see,
so I didn't trust that shit anymore because the people at our school were low-key whack. And they were eating our candy grams or they was hating. And shout out to y'all because y'all know who you are. Because some of y'all watch. So, y'all was out here stealing candy grams. You want to talk about it? Call us. 323-815-4204. We can talk about them candy grams. Because y'all all know.
Run me the gram.
Run me my candy gram from, like, 10th grade. That I know you took because you was hating that William probably sent me 4. And instead I only got 3. No, for real. But it's cool.
No, for real, though.
But for real, though.
Look, y'all, this ain't nothing but, like, 20-year-old drama.
You know? Because Valentine's runs deep, low key. For girls, that's another thing.
It's real.
Valentine's Day, for some reason, we have in our brains that it's like a make or break day when really it's not.
Are we finna be single tomorrow or not?
I feel like the standard is so backwards for Valentine's Day because if, like, really, I be feeling bad. Because the pressure is really all on the man or, you know, like, and that's not fair.
And I feel like most of the time, that pressure makes them be like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to get you some flowers, like maybe flowers and a card if they care about you. I have
a real opinion about this because I feel like we put all this pressure on them to come up with these great gifts and to, like, pay attention and all this shit and, like, oh, you need to know what color and you need to know sizes or you need to, like, put in effort and you need to do all this stuff. And then what do we give them all the time? Every holiday they get socks, boxers.
Oh, you know what they get.
A mug, some beard cream, like a candle. They get, like, they get, like, basic shit that it's like, for real? And we expect, like, oh, send this to the job, like, get me whatever, you know, like, I need a palette or I need I think it's so stupid. I really do, because Valentine's Day I think is the culmination of, like, their frustration with that because. Like Father's Day, you might, like, get an outing, you know, like, you might take your dad somewhere or, like, take him to the movies or, like, you know, do something with your dad or do something with your man. Like, you might, like, go to dinner.
Or pay for him to go do whatever he does
exactly,
on that day.
Let him have that day to go do that. But, like, Valentine's Day, I feel like we just be like, oh, I got him a card.
And it's funny that it's, like, the day of love, but why is it mainly the man loving the woman?
Exactly.
You know, like, why is it supposed to be the day of love? And then I think, too, that it's not pressed. I think people, let's normalize non-romantic Valentine relationships. Please. I think more people, more like, you know, children to their parents, more parents to their children, like, you know, friends. I think it should be just normalized a little bit more of, like, more of a camaraderie as opposed to, like, this is my person, you know, like, don't think of your Valentine as, like, something romantic. Like, yeah, that's always nice, but, like, you can even have another Valentine outside of that. You know, like, someone you do something special for. And it's like, I don't know, maybe next year I'll do, like, a random, like, send someone, like, not, like, a secret admirer.
It's a secret Valentine?
Yeah, but, you know, like, something nice, like, maybe some flowers. Like, it could be someone random, like the person at the store you always go to or something like that. But, you know, like, if you don't have anyone to go do it for, like, you know, just show an active, because I know random act of kindness.
For sure, when I was working in certain places with certain clientele at a certain time in my life, on Valentine's, I loved working on Valentine's Day because they feel bad for you, and the tips were amazing. I would get personal to, they're like, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, he's at home. Well, not because I had a boyfriend then. He's at home and I'm here. Oh, here's, and I'm like, yes, Bill, run me that $10.
Thanks,
for me, so
for lunch,
so I can get lunch, right? Or they just be like, "Oh, how many girls are in here?" Or they'd bring us flowers, right? They'd, like, all kind of stuff, and I just be like, "Oh, that's so sweet," like, you know. But then there's those times when you get Valentine's Day gifts from people you don't expect them from, and then you're like, "Now what do I do?"
So what's that like?
That's an interesting feeling. It's funny that you say that. receiving gifts that are unwarranted from people you don't expect them from is very awkward for me because I have such a strong face, and those of you that know, I have a strong face, which in fact, sometimes my face is very strong here, and I have to remember not to look too mean because I don't want you guys to think I have an attitude.
Fix your face.
I gotta fix my eyebrows. I do that. I have a grimace. So it's hard for me sometimes when my brain is telling me that shit don't make sense, and my face needs to be saying, "Why, thank you."
Indubitably.
I have such a problem with that in my everyday strug. So in my everyday facial strug. So I've had that happen to me a couple of times. Not quite to the extent of maybe other people that I know that have gotten unwarranted gifts.
So you feel like the mean face got you the gift?
I feel like the mean face makes me not
like you need a gift.
No, it makes me like more less grateful for the unwarranted gift.
Oh, like
because I look like the fuck, and really I'm like, really I am saying that, but I'm supposed to be being like, oh my god, that's so nice, thank you, it's so sweet and have to, but I'll be like, so I'm not good at that. I don't know what to do sometimes with things when I'm not expecting it. So I have to try to, for Valentine's, especially for like something like that where I'm like, does this mean you like me? Or like, what is this? Are we gonna go eat lunch? Because I'm just hungry. I don't. So that's how, But, you got to try to be nice and try to be grateful for things that are awkward. So, I mean, have you gotten gifts that you weren't necessarily prepared for Valentine's Day?
Probably not. Probably so. Who knows? And it probably sucked anyway. So, because I'm like, I can't even think.
I can.
Of a Valentine's Day where like.
I can think of one for you.
What?
Snake.
That was my birthday.
Oh, but it was Valentine's.
We'll get into it though. Okay, so y'all, I had a low key
stalker.
I had a stalker bae /
special
because we had went out
special and stalkerish.
Look,
but I'm saying that's why I think he was stalkerish.
He might have been on the spectrum, y'all,
a little bit, but it was undercover, and then that's what gave it away was that he was a stalker.
Right, the stalkerisms made it like,
oh,
are you?
There's your elevator, your Wi-Fi. Yeah, so
we went out. So met him, gave him my number. He never hit me up. Ran into him again. He was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "I gave you my number. You never hit me up." So then he's like, "Okay, well, like, let me take you out. We go out to dinner." Bam, right? Mm-hmm. It's cool. He kind of was like a little bit. You either seemed like overly excited or like he was just enthusiastic, happy. I don't know, like just like, yay.
He was happy to be out with you.
So it was like, okay, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of like, okay, chill out. But it wasn't like too much of like anything. I didn't feel like, yo, I got to like split.
I got to go.
It wasn't that bad.
I got to get out of here right now.
Flash forward. I want to say we went out to dinner one more time. Mm-hmm. Flash forward some more times. I want to say in between that was maybe like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks in between. Flash forward, my birthday's in June, right? So.
Come on now.
We'll see this let up because remember the flower.
Well, it's okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, he did some stalker shit and he gave me a flower.
Yeah, and then this was after the stalker flower. This was the next gift.
Stalker flower. Yeah, there was levels. Then he says, okay, I really, really need to meet up with you. I want to give you something. Ooh, for your birthday, right? I come. He's got this. So I was like, meet me. So by this time, I was like, okay, you low-key a stalker. So I didn't want him knowing where I lived, y'all. So I was like, okay, go meet me like over here. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm going to meet here. He had this Victoria's Secret bag. I'm like, okay, maybe he got me. And it was like the little ones. I'm like, hey, he probably got me some like
perfume,
some soap.
Candle,
yeah, like the
spray.
Little body wash, whatever. Okay. I'm like, perfect. I don't use that shit.
Great.
Sure. Standard, you know?
Something simple. Something girly, something simple.
I'm like, okay.
Can't lose.
I take the bag. I open it. I dig inside. There's some like buttless underwear that were like
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, they were sheer red and they had hearts in like embossed June. Or whatever. Yeah, in June. Right, y'all. In June. And the bra was a Christmas bra. Because it was red and it had like some white pearls on it or something.
It was Christmas, Valentine's Day, happy birthday.
In June.
And then what did your face look like when you got the gift?
I want this. And put them buttless panties
smooth back in the bag.
And then, so the gag is, when I put the panties back in the bag, I look down again. I see the tag. There's an extra small on there. I knew in that moment
that he fucked up majorly.
That something was very wrong. So not only did these bra and panties
come from Valentine's Day, Christmas,
come from the clearance of the whole year, they also did not have a tag on them
because they was probably stolen.
So my next thing said, who'd he steal these panties from? Where'd he get this bag from?
But nonetheless, it was a happy birthday during
Snake came through with the gifts, right? Then I think he kind of like got the like, I don't know, he did something and I think I was like, bro, you got me extra small panties. Like, what are you doing? Like, even if you thought you was trying, there's nothing extra small about this life. Nah. So you either...
I don't know how I would have reacted to that. I would have probably made the same face that I made recently. I would have just looked like, oh, shit. Okay. And I would have kept it pushing. But, I mean, it was kind of Valentine's Day. He was trying to just tie in all the holidays. He was trying to get a head start.
He was trying to hit me for everything of the year. Like, look, baby, I'm going to get you the Christmas, the Valentine's, and your birthday gift.
And I feel like, see, that just leads me to other gifting situations.
Well, then Stalker Bay showed up a week later with a birthday cake from Hanson's Bakery. All my LA people, Hanson's Bakery on Fairfax. He showed up with a cake with my name on it, spelled correctly. So Snake was getting some points though.
Yeah,
but he showed up to my job with the cake.
Yeah,
and popped up out of nowhere. And
it was too much. But my point was that you had to react to that gift that was unwarranted and you weren't expecting. And it was kind of Valentine's Day-ish and Christmas because we just combined all the holidays in one and boom, there you go.
I feel like I donated that whole bag to Goodwill. Like, I don't even think it made it out because I was really like, I don't even know what happened to that. I think I was just like, put the whole bag to donate. Because
so what did you get New Bay for Valentine's?
So I got him a bear, flowers. I got him a mug so he can have it at work. Some socks, like some novelty socks. Some LED gloves because he works on cars. So, you know, and he does little gadgety stuff. Yeah, they have lights on the fingers. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I got him like a little infinity match, like flint keychain. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know, it looks like a bullet. Light? But yeah, it like...
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. I was like, okay. So I tried to get him like just some cool different little stuff. Like, you know, gadgety stuff. Things that I knew he would like. So And I got him some candy.
That's because he's a candy head.
Some bad candy
You
head.
Can't lose.
I'll buy him candy and then be like, nigga, stop eating candy.
Valentine's is perfect if you don't know what else to get. For Valentine's Day, I mean, for candy people, Valentine's Day is perfect. Because I'm not going to be mad if you just give me candy. Like, especially if you get, that's the best to me. Like a personalized candy.
The candy, right.
I don't even care. It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day candy. I just want
all the ones.
All the candy. Because why not?
All the ones.
All the everything. Just get me that. And I won't be mad. I'm not really one of those people that cares about Valentine's Day anyway. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care about what I get because I like to give gifts.
I'm a giver. So I'll be like, I'll probably usually let them know. Like if I feel like they're either feeling pressured or like we haven't like discussed it, it'll be like, okay, let's either just go out, like no gifts, but like going out is the gift, like plan a nice outing, or it's like, okay, we'll just do like, you know.
I know someone that for their first year of dating, they didn't celebrate any holidays together. Like that was like a thing that they specifically did.
Like they didn't spend the time together, or they just didn't exchange gifts. They didn't
celebrate, and it was just another day. They didn't do like, oh, it's New Year's, let's go do New Year's. Oh, it's Christmas, let's go do Christmas, or like, let's go do something.
I mean, I wonder what. To me, I feel like what's the significance of that? Because I feel like you're cutting yourself short for holidays in general. Because I'm like, if you usually celebrate them, why would you not celebrate them just because you're in a relationship now? I feel like that's the complete opposite of like why you would even want to be with someone. So it's like, why would you?
I think it was to like relieve the pressures of all those. Because no matter like when you start dating, it's either going to be like Christmas, your birthday. Yeah. It's going to be, Valentine's Day, or it's going to be some other Thanksgiving, some other holiday. Other thing that you're like, are you my person? Are you included?
But see, that's why I feel like people get holidays messed up and they make it about gifts. And that's like, for me, what ruined it for me was working in retail. First and foremost, that ruined it for me. And like seeing how other people act and how people treat people that are there, trying to facilitate them buying the bullshit that they want to get for somebody else.
For your person.
Yeah. Y'all want to be mean to me and I'm over here like,
I'm trying to help you out.
I still got to go shopping or like whatever, So it's like, that made me low-key hate, and because I just was always working the grimy hours and could never go shopping. So when I'll get off, no, I don't want to be in the dang Valentine's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever rush. I don't want to be in that. So, sorry, whoever. So it's like...
I got to go.
Yeah, unless I'm I'm kind of a planner, so if it's that serious and I don't want to be involved in that, I'm going to buy that shit like a month before. Yeah. Or like, I'm going to have it in mind so it's not like... oh my God, I have something to get, Yeah, but I feel like people worry too much about gifts because even if you don't like celebrate the holidays, Christmas, y'all can make hot chocolate, watch Christmas movies, like things basic that don't even cost money. Yeah. Go make, if it's snowing where y'all at, go make some snow angels or whatever y'all do with the snow. Like build a snowman, have a snow fight. You could do, but I feel like people are so detached from doing things like that. And then they're like, you didn't give me a gift?
It's not even really people. It's women. Stop playing. Like, I'm going to keep it real. It's women that fuck this shit up. Because I really do. I'm not going to say who I'm talking about because he might call and I don't want to hear his mouth. So I saw somebody's post who asked, besides sex, what did y'all get y'all mans for Valentine's Day? And some of them answers, I was upset.
It was okay? Shiesty,
Some of them were so basic that I feel like, what kind of value, if this is the day that you're supposed to be putting in all your effort for the one that you love, the fuck kind of value do you have in this nigga, but you expect him to buy you all this extra out shit.
The Tiffany's bracelet.
It is so burnt out because you're still getting this man socks. No offense. You said novelty socks. I get it. And I get that. Like personalized things are different, but it's like basic shit that you're going to get all year round is not something to brag about to me. You know what I mean? Like that's not it. But the few girls that were like, oh, I took him to dinner. Yeah. Or you know what I mean? Or like, I bought him, like, or there were men that were like, yo, she did this. And I was like, so that's how you know.
Right, because I'm buying socks, drawers, fits. We going to dinner. We all doing
the time,
all that.
Though. But all the time. Yeah. Like, I'm going to do that anyway. Yeah. That's part of just my routine.
Valentine's, you're not going to need those.
I'm not. Like, I'm not going to need to be like, oh, I need to go figure out what to buy him. For me, I need to figure out what does he want right now. That's to me. Valentine's is like, I don't need to buy a PS5 for Valentine's Day. Yeah. I don't need to buy that for Christmas either. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something like, that shouldn't be a gift.
To me, Valentine's is for sentimental gifts.
Yeah.
Like you either get him something super, to me, you get him like super.
Something that he wants.
Super into his interests or like super personalized.
Yeah.
Like, if he collects watches, like get him a nice display box, like something like, and it maybe like put his name on it or something. Like something that shows you pay attention and like you took some time and effort to get this, not like you ran into the store and was like, oh, okay.
Because I feel like just getting stuff that you know that they're gonna get anyway that's basic, like video games. Come on, ladies. Right. Video games? You be mad that he's in a room playing a video game and then you go buy the video game and then that's your Valentine's Day gift? Do better. Like shoes, he's going to get shoes anyway. If you don't buy them, he's going to buy them. That's that's throwaway money. Like go get that man's car detailed. Go get his tires rotated. Like, you know what I mean?
Get him
like,
an oil change.
Like go make his hair appointment and pay for that shit ahead of time.
Hello.
And tell him to go show up.
Pay
like,
for haircuts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Go get him fitted for a suit.
Ooh, that's my next
Go get him fitted for a suit.
Buy a man a suit.
I feel like the little petty, like the gifts that I just feel like we look so dumb. Like women look so dumb. But I understand like there's levels, like, you know, like your relationship is fairly new. So I don't expect you to be like, I'm gonna fit you for a suit. You feel me? Yeah. Like, but for bitches to be like,
where we gonna
go?
And where
we going? It's the Rona. But for people to be like, I got my husband some J's and I gave him $100. You should be what?
Your husband.
She did.
I know. I had some J's and $100. I mean, I guess I feel like you should be doing something else better than that. I mean, maybe with that, I would probably
if you're expecting him to buy you an MCM bag or some shit,
cook dinner.
But you're doing that anyway. You're cooking dinner anyway.
Maybe like something nice, like, you know, like a candle lit, like a romantic, like a date at home type of thing.
Because you have to. It's Corona.
But not even though. But I'm saying if I like get him shoes, and that would not just be it. Like, oh, here to Kai. Like I said, I feel like it's more the sentimental things. I feel like a sentimental gift is more than like, oh, I gave you $100 and some J's. Like that. It depends on where. But and that's what I was gonna say. It depends on where you're at in your life and your relationship of like, or how they are. If you're like, he don't like nothing. He just wants some Levi's and some white tees, and you're like,
but you can't demand a Louis bag.
Yeah, nah. That's
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you can't be the one that's demanding these high end gifts, and you're giving Target gifts.
You're giving socks.
You're giving socks.
You're giving Fruit of the Loom and Ross packs of drawers.
I feel like there's so many. Life. Buy your man some stocks.
And
like invest
in me, baby.
Like do something that's gonna benefit him in the future. Like pay for a class. Buy him a master class.
Period.
Like
buy him a piece of equipment. Buy him something to invest in himself. Get him enrolled in classes, some schools,
or buy him something that you know he's saving his money for.
Or give him, or add to that.
Yeah, or like something
drop
like that.
Something on the savings.
I just feel
baby.
like women put too much pressure on these men for all fucking holidays, for all gift giving, and women don't be going the extra mile for these gifts for them, but you expect them to do all these things. I just feel like it's so backwards, and I be like team men sometimes. I don't know, as I'm getting older and like looking at holidays and shit, I kind of be like
old fashioned, like
kinda. You know? I am kind of.
You're raised old fashioned.
I am kind of old fashioned, but I feel like that old fashioned shit is backwards sometimes.
Yeah. Well, now
I feel like it's kind of backwards because I'm all about like that. The whole like, it's Valentine's Day, I'm gonna profess my love and do my whole thing for my person. Like I'm all for all that. I don't want people to think I'm not team Valentine's Day, but I'm not really for like the extras for the internet. I'm more for the extras between like me and you. Like I'd rather spend time doing something that me and you are going to remember versus something that everybody else needs to know about. But I'm like that because I'm old school. But then
enjoy the moment.
But then I'm a gift giver too. So I'm like, oh, if I'm going to get you something, like I'm probably going to go ham. And
and you're going to go put detail into it.
And it's going to be all kind of detail into it where, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I hate when I hear the Valentine's Day stories of people that are like, yeah, she got me a card. And I'm like,
right.
Like she took me to dinner and I'm like, and meanwhile this nigga's stressed the whole time about what he's gonna get, and you're trying to figure it out.
He done got off work, rushed to the place to get you flowers, got you chocolate, trying to go to dinner,
and then but then on top of that he's doing all that, and then he gets dumped. He gets to the restaurant and gets dumped. Or what about the girls that the women that don't get the ring on Valentine's Day
and they be mad? First of all, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm out here unmarried and I ain't never been married and whatever. But, like, I think it's weird that now there's this culture of, like, so are you going to ask me to marry you?
Yeah.
Like, hold on. And then it'd be like, y'all been together a year. Shut up. You can't even name every member on one side of his family.
What was that? What was that episode of, like, Black Ink where she got down and she proposed to, and then, yeah. But I think they ended up, like, together and, like, have a baby and stuff. I don't know if they're still together.
Yeah, but I think he was like, nah.
Nah, he was.
And then it came back
culturally,
and he ended up.
He was like, yeah, no, this ain't the move. Like, he was on some, remember?
It was Charmaine.
Yeah, it was. And her African boyfriend.
Yeah.
That was like,
he was like, get your ass
up.
And she was drunk. Like,
she was drunk as shit.
But
she had a whole ring.
But still, like, what care and consideration? That was about you.
It sure was.
You wanted to know in front of everybody.
Absolutely.
You want him to, you want to make, and then you do it drunk. Like, to me, that shows a complete opposite of like, this is me and you. This is the rest of our life. This is what I'm asking you. Like, because what man wants to be publicly displayed as
the guy that got proposed to?
Period. Who wants to be that guy?
Do you want to be that guy? Talk about it. 323-815-4204. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be, but in case you do, you can call and talk about it. Because I would love to hear how these men would feel about being proposed to on Valentine's Day at that. You at the restaurant. Y'all got y'all food. It's all good. She drinking her wine. You drinking. It's all good. And then she like.
He like.
Hey, and she gets down on the floor.
She creased her 9 West.
Yo,
and,
no, what
got
if
down on one knee, bro?
What if she sends it out on the cake, on the dessert? What if she sends out the ring?
I'm handing this shit back.
Imagine.
This must be for the wrong person.
Oh, sorry, wrong table. Sorry,
like,
that's not ours. That's
for?
not.
I
No,
give that to
you know
her.
what always blew my mind though was like the way they depicted in the movies when like women are like literally sitting at the table like. They're like waiting, and they're like, it's Valentine's. Like it's been 6 months, and it's like, bitch. Like you said, you don't even know 6 members of his family.
No, like for real.
You don't know anything about him, but you think because it's Valentine's, or the people that realize on Valentine's Day
this ain't it.
Oh, I'm not it. Oh. Or they get hit up. What is the day? What's the side bitch day?
Side chick day. Day before or day after.
Yeah.
I had to explain that to Babe too. Like, day before or day after.
And so the day before Valentine's Day, I was just out and about, and I realized I was looking at me and the homie were looking like, oh, they hugged up. They hugged up. Oh, they kissing. Oh, and I was like, she's the side bitch. I was doing it all day, and then the day after Valentine's, I started noticing too, and I was like, y'all niggas still out here selling Valentine's Day roses and shit because people still need.
Hey, at Whole Foods they had this sale. It was $19.99 for 2 dozen roses until the 16th. I said, why do they have it until the 16th? I said because side chick day still lingers until the 16th. Because even then, because maybe if like Valentine's fell on a Friday, okay, had a special till Monday. Because some people go out through the weekend, whatever. Yeah. Valentine's is on Sunday. Why y'all got deals till Tuesday? Y'all know. I got midweek bae and I got weekend bae. What's happening? They like, okay, you can
get this yellow ones for them and the pink ones for her.
No, and then it's 2 dozen. So really you could split it up. $10 holla, $10 holla, bam, bam. Keep those in the fridge.
Have you ever recycled a gift? A Valentine's Day gift?
Bitch, you guessed it. Like, why not?
I have.
Right, but because sometimes, like you said, inappropriate.
Oh, what do I do? What am I going to do with this? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, well, I got to go.
It's not for me. It's like, because then, too, people, like, say you just start dating. Like, say y'all started dating over the holidays. Like, whatever, November, December, sometime. Okay, now it's February, right? So it's like, okay, I feel like y'all got to have, like, some little, like, discussion. Because then Valentine's Day is one of those things where bitches get their feelings hurt. Because they be over here thinking they finna get the engagement ring, the Tiffany's necklace, the Coach bag, the whatever, the Uggs, whatever y'all be liking.
The bows on the side.
Whatever the stuff y'all be liking.
Nah.
And
y'all finna get you some Bath and Body Works body spray.
Because y'all need it.
That's it. Not because you need it. I'm dead. See, Valentine's Day, I don't be tripping because my birthday is in March, bitch. So I'll sacrifice Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you like save your money. My birthday's next month.
Yeah, I don't care about Valentine's Day. Save it for my birthday. Right. I want all the... It's my birthday. You already know.
That's your favorite.
That's my favorite thing to say.
As soon as February ends...
March 1st.
It's a wrap.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
So be prepared. It's my birthday. But it's
her birthday.
Everything. So what do you want to eat? I don't know. It's my birthday, so I think I'm going to have everything. What are you doing today? I don't know. It's my birthday, so.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday today? No, my birthday's in 2 weeks. Oh. I'm like, but it's my birthday, so I don't give a fuck.
Hella the queen.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday. Then they're like, okay, let me see your ID or whatever. And
it's
my
birthday.
Like, that's like 3 weeks from now.
It's still my birthday. And my birthday's over. It's still my birthday. It's my birthday till at least
20-something.
Like the 25th.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
Like, at least like 10 days.
Somewhere
later.
in there, because then I get tired of it.
2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks.
Maybe. Either way.
That's my birthday just passed.
Yeah, then it's like, it was just my birthday. Yeah, because my birthday was
it was just my birthday 2 weeks ago.
It was my birthday. I don't know if you know, but like...
It was my birthday.
It's my birthday. So, I don't really care about Valentine's necessarily because I'd be waiting for my birthday.
So, what was the worst gift you've ever gotten, period? Like, from a significant other of sorts?
I never really got a bad gift from a significant other. Mm-hmm. I've never gotten a bad gift. I'm lying. I don't remember if he gave this to me for Valentine's Day. I think you know what I'm about to say. I don't remember when I got this gift, but it potentially could have been Valentine's Day because it was red. So I'm not, how do you say, I don't give a shit about a brand. I'm one of those. I don't care necessarily about brands, but I was dating somebody that definitely gave a fuck about fake brands. And being that he was a mover of fraudulent...
He worked in imports and exports.
He imported and exported things that looked like...
imports and exports.
They looked like Louis Vuitton bags, and they looked like...
Louis Vuitton.
They looked like Fendi bags, but they was Fugi and...
Bendy.
And Bendy and Gucci bags, and it was just, it was a moment. But he gave me a fake Gucci wallet. Was it Gucci? It was a Fucci. It was a fake patent leather.
It was something.
Like fake ass brand name wallet. And it was so fake when you opened it. It had like the made in China little tag on the inside.
And it's like not even your style.
And it wasn't my style. So it wasn't about that it was a fake Fendi or Gucci bag or whatever the fuck it was. It was that it wasn't even my style of fake bag.
Right.
If it would have been my style of fake bag, I would have been like, for sure, I don't care because I'm just going to go on my purse. But it was so not anything. I didn't own a purse that looked like this.
He took a shot in the swap meet. I didn't own that one.
Nothing. Not a swap meet from the warehouse where he worked at.
Import.
It was so far. It'd be like if you were obsessed with clowns and I got you...
A
leprechaun. Exactly. Or like, it was like, oh, I love mermaids. Well, here's a unicorn. You know what I mean? Like, it's
same thing.
So not the same. And I was like, are you serious? And I just felt like he paid no attention. I feel like that was Valentine's Day. But then I also feel like I got played because people that's birthdays are around Valentine's Day don't celebrate Valentine's Day because they're like, it's my birthday. Just like me in March. So, and his birthday's in February. So I feel like
he's like, whatever, it's my birthday.
He also is not from here, and where he's from, they don't really do that. So I feel like there was also cultural barriers. Yeah, that's a whole so I'm not gonna say like that's his fault, but if you're gonna pick something out, at least the only thing he got right was the color because he knows I like red.
Right.
Other than that, it was like, nigga, what? Who's this for? Who is this for? And I've gotten other gifts that I just wasn't expecting to receive. But, I was grateful that I was thought of. But, like, I never really got bad Valentine's Day. I'm one of the fortunate people. But then again, I didn't celebrate Valentine's Day for, like, most of my adult life because, again, somebody whose birthday was in February doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day, and guess who was dating them? So I didn't really get to do Valentine's Day for a nice little time period. So my best Valentines were probably like high school and straight out of college. Straight out of high school, like early in my 20s because my little boo things was, they was giving me a little bullshit and it was fun. And then high school, like I already said, William Summers, he held me down.
Right.
Valentine's, I was getting jewelry, I was getting all kind of shit. So it was great, but bad ones, not so much. Have you gotten bad gifts?
Not necessarily. I don't recall necessarily for Valentine's Day. Yeah. It's either a bust completely all around, and it ain't even no gift involved to be upset about. So,
I just thought about one of your Valentines. That was interesting.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, later. We can talk about that. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, we won't talk about Culver City days.
The bad gift I received was, and I'm going to call him out on this actually later on, but it was like a little Meemaw robe. Like one of them cloth, but it had like a lining, like a colored lining on the inside, and then the outside was black.
Does he know that you feel this way, or is this the first time he's going to hear that you feel this way?
Nah, he knows.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah, he knows. And it had like the poodles. It had like a couple. It had poodles on it, but there was a man poodle and a woman poodle, and they were like doing different stuff. Like they had on travel clothes. They had it was like super Meemaw.
Nah, but it was Meemaw.
I'm not a dog person.
Oh right. I'm over here like
by this
dogs.
I hadn't been introduced to the dog pound,
yet.
the dog pound, the DPG, the dog pound, and I wasn't team dogs, and I was still like,
why did I get these poodles?
I done bought you a hat, a jacket.
He done put all this thought into his gifts, and he got you a poodle.
You got me a Meemaw.
You can't even. Meemaw robe.
I'm like, and I think he got it on some scam shit.
It's not the fell off the truck robe.
Like, okay, I mean, I guess you get an A.
Did it have a tag on it?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. At that time in life,
life
was coming at him fast. So
maybe
I don't know.
Oh, he stole it.
Somebody may have. I don't think he did. He's not. He's more of the.
He just paid $40
he's the
for
it. not the errand one, but the damn robe had poodles and stuff on it, and it was kind of like, this ain't even like a sexy robe. This is like
it was the Meemaw Moo. It was like a moo.
It was like a mid calf, like Meemaw in the daytime. Like Meemaw got up to make coffee.
Man, like, come on, man, not the Meemaw.
I ended up loving Meemaw robe at the end of it all, so it kind of worked out. It was like that probably was my first introduction to robes. Period. Because now I'm robe.
Oh, she's Meemaw gang. That's why I'm like
Meemaw robe gang, right? But I don't get no puppies.
Just like I don't get no Fuji wallets.
I'm not gonna get no puppies on it.
It's like if you're gonna think
poodles in Paris.
If you're gonna think poodles in Paris. If you're gonna think harder. That's how I look at it. Like, okay, a robe. Okay, that's cute.
Or think basic.
Or go basic. You can't go wrong
get me
if
some,
you go basic.
But I don't want no Victoria's Secret gift card.
But then it depends on where you're at, like we said before.
But you gotta know what kind of basic I am. I'll appreciate a fool for less gift card before
if
Secret.
If Poodle Man got you that robe, what did you get Poodle Man?
A hat.
Oh.
The jacket to match. Some Jordans. A cover for his sidekick. That's how you know this is throwback. I got him a sidekick cover, and he had the LRG green sidekick. Oh, and you know what he did after that? He sold the phone and the case on Craigslist like a month later.
I'm dead because I know exactly who it is. And I'm so mad.
Can I just tell you, and my little girlfriend, young mind back then, was so mad. Like, you're telling me I just went and bought this case for you, and we just met this boy in the park, and you just sold it to him off of Craigslist?
Oh my God.
And you sold the phone with the bundle? Like, yeah, I got a case too.
Not the bundle.
Oh, do you now? And I'm like,
he hit you with the flim flam.
The super.
Woo!
That's how I'm the thug I am today.
But oh wait, I do have one Valentine's Day story that I just thought about.
To it real quick.
That was super. Oh my God. Okay, so I was dating this girl back in the day. She didn't. Okay, we'll cut that part of the story out. That I didn't realize that she was an addict until I was already knee deep in the shit. So then when you're knee deep in the shit, you're already there. Like, okay, how can I help? What can I do? So I spent Valentine's Day with this girl, and she was like, yeah, you come stay at my spot. I got this new spot. Bitch, it was a halfway house. Bitch, it was a transition home in a hotel.
She said,
I did not know. I did not know. So I went there. It was like somewhere I shouldn't have been. And at that time, I don't think I had a car yet. So she came and picked me up, took me back. I don't know that I'm at where I'm at until I'm there. Like, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to come stay at her spot. Like, I know that it's like housing through her program, but I didn't realize what kind of housing it was.
You wasn't thinking about what the program was.
No, and I didn't realize that it was like, you're not supposed to have fucking visitors. You're not, it's a program. Like, you're supposed to be cut off from everybody, and I'm a threat. And so she bribed this man to let me, bitch.
Not the bribes.
She bribed the fat, scary man at the front, the big man at the front, to let me inside. And I only had like 2 hours. They were on some like, you can only have company for a little bit. And so I'm over here, hella 23 years old, like, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to celebrate.
Right.
I'm just trying to celebrate Valentine's. And I'm in the room with her. We're watching TV. I think we were like smoking some weed and like, clarify. Yeah, we're smoking some weed. I don't even think. No, I did. I smoked. I definitely smoked. And that's probably stay woke. That's probably what prompted this whole thing. So she told me I could smoke.
It got her going.
So I'm smoking out my pipe, whatever, chilling. And the guy comes and knocks on the door. Well, she was like, I'm going to take this sleeping pill because I'm going to go to sleep when you leave. And by the time you leave, the pill kicked and I went to sleep. Nigga, when I say she went to sleep so fast and I'm there passed out, the guy comes, you need to get out. And I'm like, wait, what? And I'm pushing this girl. She's all of 100 pounds wet, trying to wake her up. She's not waking up because she's took like a whole Ambien or some shit. Mm-hmm. She's knocked out. The guy is screaming. He's got his foot in the door so that I can't do anything. I'm terrified. I'm like, I could get raped. She could get raped. I could die. Mm-hmm. I'm way off of somewhere in downtown I shouldn't be. Like off of like Coronado and some shit I shouldn't be near.
Gullyville.
Man. And it's like
back then.
And it's like 2 a.m. or something. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta go. And then he's like, you need to give me more money or otherwise I'm calling the police. And I'm like, I did. What you mean? And then I'm like, I don't even drive at that point. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I need to get her keys because if she doesn't wake up, how am I going to get from here? You get me? So eventually she ended up waking up after I like hit her in the face, like legitimately I smacked her in the face a couple of times. She woke up and she gave the guy $20 more and then like took me home shortly after because she was like, I can't stay awake. And I was like, so then when she dropped me off, it was like, and I was already in a relationship with this girl, but I was trying to break up with her. So it was a very awkward already Valentine's Day. I was trying to like, yeah. And she was there and
not that I'm here for the rah-rah, but you gotta go.
And you picked me up and now you gotta drop me off because I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. And I was like, I played the like, oh my God, I'm so scared. And cause I was. And then I had to like, all right, this can't work. You need to be in the program, blah, blah, blah type of deal. Mm-hmm. But it was a very stressful Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. And I completely forgot about it until this very moment. Right.
Trauma blocked
I feel like I did because we didn't exchange gifts. Mm-hmm. We didn't do anything. It was just like,
and you still remember
that,
I'm
like, here.
It was Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and it was Valentine's Day because I remember thinking like the only reason I went over there was because it was Valentine's Day. And I was like, I don't want to. Like, you're like, you know you're going to leave them. You know you're going to break up, but they don't know you're going to break up. And they're still kind of just like, yeah.
That's the best when you're the one that knows
I had to make that happen. And that was my horrible Valentine's Day story because that was it. I saved it for last, guys. You're welcome.
Right.
Don't get caught up and then have it be a holiday.
Well, y'all, thank you for coming.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah, about Valentine's.
About Valentine's?
Yes. Thank you for listening to our stories.
Hit us up.
You know already.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
You know what it is.
Y'all know the deal. Come back. You got 15 minutes because we got time.
Holla at us.
Good night, people.
Good night. Woo!